Hi, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. It's time for keto. And today I had a question and answer for someone who asked me, what's the difference between healthy keto and unhealthy keto? And there is a huge difference, and that huge difference will affect your health, your cells, your longevity, and everything else. And if you're just tuning in to my channel, my name is Donna Levy. I have been a registered nurse for 38 years. I've helped over 30,000 clients take care of their body, take care of their health, take care of their brain, and now have great, happy, fruitful lives with laser focus. And recently, I have been on the keto diet, healthy keto, which was totally different from the keto that I used to do. And I used to do dirty keto like most people do nowadays because everything's instant, right? We want instant results. We want to be able to get our food fast. We want to be able to lose our weight and then go back to our lifestyle. But keto is a lifestyle. It's a way of life. And once you have hacked your body onto a healthy keto plan, you will never, ever want to go back. And absolutely, you can make bread, you can make crackers, 10-minute crackers. I'm telling you, 10-minute crackers, and they are better than any Cheeto or any Cheez-It or any cracker that you have ever had. I can guarantee it. And you get to make these items, to your tailoring, to your taste. Maybe somebody likes more cheese. Maybe somebody likes less cheese. Maybe somebody likes garlic, And it's easy. Most of my recipes are 15 to 20 minutes. Who doesn't have that time? Okay, so the question, what's the difference? Well, I'm going to start off with a study that was done. This was a medical study, which is called the Twinkie Diet. And the Twinkie Diet was supposed to prove that a calorie is a calorie, and that you could eat 1,000 calories or 800 calories of Twinkies and lose the same amount of weight as if I ate protein and vegetables, 800 calories worth of protein and vegetables. Okay, so they said that, yes, you could do that. But are you healthy? And that study later on, a doctor found out, was sponsored by Coca-Cola, guys, Coca-Cola. So a calorie is not a calorie. So 4 ounces of, I hate to say it, but like a fast food restaurant's piece of meat and cheese probably has sugar in it. Probably was that meat was brought up on grain. So guess what? There's grain and there is carbohydrates in that meat. Now, if you go and get an organic piece of meat that never ever, that's what you want to look for, never ever had antibiotics in it, was grass-fed, never ever was fed grain, you have a fabulous quality of meat, and those amino acids, the protein that you're going to put in your body and rebuild your body with, is going to be amazing. And you are going to have better brain, better focus, and just a better overall body and tissue and longevity. So the other thing is that the fats and the sugars, that's what you want to look at. That's what you want to monitor, because even though, like, I had a can of a sugar-free whipped cream. My husband brought it home. He's a sweet lover, and I told him, don't bring that home. Well, he went to the grocery store, brought it home. I said, can you read the label? How many ingredients are in that label? Now, if you make your own whipped cream, it's heavy whipping cream, a little bit of monk fruit or stevia, because allulose and what's the other one? There's one more, erythritol. Those are the only ones that don't fool around with your blood sugar. That won't give you an insulin spike, because on keto, that's what we're striving for, is to not have those insulin spikes and to keep our insulin low and our blood sugar regulated. So there's only 4, when there is and when there's sweet and low, or when there is sucralose or fructose, any of those, aspartame, those are going to act like sugar on your body. So that's what I'm talking about. Healthy keto gets rid of all of those type of foods that is going to cause you to have an insulin spike, that will cause you to be fat storing, not fat. You won't have the fat access and be able to metabolize the fat for energy. So the other thing is that you need to have organic dairy products. I mean, we try to do clean as much as possible. You're going to go out to eat. You're going to have that occasional dirty keto food. And that's just part of life. But if at home, you can remain as clean as possible, that will help you. That will help in your inflammation levels. And we know that when our cells become inflamed, we get cellular damage, and that's when we get the heart disease, the diabetes, the kidney disease, the Alzheimer's, and diabetes. So we're trying to prevent all that with healthy keto and healthy eating times. 6 times a day is not healthy to eat. We're not supposed to be eating like that. When you look at the 1950s, anything before the 1970s, people were eating 3 meals a day. They didn't have 3 snacks, 3 meals plus 3 snacks. That is what's causing the obesity epidemic, because we're eating too much. Every time we eat, our insulin goes up and we are fat storing. So we're constantly fat storing, and we're never accessing our fat supplies for our energy source. So that's part of the whole keto plan. The other thing is, now I said the sugars, and we will go over the sugars. There are something like 22 names for sugar. One of the biggest ones, that you totally need to stay away from is high fructose corn syrup. That is a sugar that is, because we, our society grows corn, we are not going to get rid of that. And it is in so many different products. You would not even think, like ketchup, Heinz ketchup, high fructose corn syrup. Most of our ice creams and things like that, high fructose corn syrup. Everybody's on the keto bandwagon. Be very, very careful if you buy something that has keto on it or keto friendly on it, because chances are there's additives that are going to throw you totally out of whack. The high fructose corn syrup is basically a plastic. Our body doesn't know how to digest it. It stores it in the fat cells and causes inflammation. And I just went over what inflammation what happens to our body when we have inflammation. Now, something like 14 major countries, including China, has banned high fructose corn syrup, but the United States has it in many, 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 many products. 85% of our products in a grocery store have added sugar, including like salami and pepperoni. It's part of the aging process. It's called dextrose, and you will find that in almost all the meats that are, shelf stabilized. So that's another thing that you have to watch out for. The other thing is going to be your fats. Healthy keto has great fats that's metabolized by our body, metabolized by our liver, and actually helps our brain to grow better neurons. And we found out that we can actually grow brain cells. So those healthy fats are going to be your organic natural fats, like your avocado oil. You can have avocados, but be careful because there are carbs in avocados. So you want to do avocado oil, you want to do olive oil, you want to do almond oil, walnut oil, sunflower toasted sesame oil. Sorry, not sunflower. Toasted sesame oil. You want to stay away from the vegetable oils, the canola oils, safflower oil. All of those oils are really man-made, and in the process of making it, the oils lose a lot of their nutrients and actually can become like rancid to our body, causing us inflammation. Yes. So that is the difference. When you're on a healthy keto plan, you are really working with your body on a cellular level. Yes, there are great keto snacks, but you have to read the label. And there are great, like you can get, Thrive has like these Slim Jim sticks that are wonderful to use on the go. You can get a little packet of olives and have that as a snack on the go. You can do healthy keto on the go. And it's also called healthy lazy man's keto. And that's like a lot of prep foods and, like prepackaged. Like I have wild sockeye salmon in my freezer that is also prepared, prepackaged. So I could just pull one out, plop it in the air fryer. In 10 minutes, it's done. And I have my protein and I know what's in that protein. And I can season it to my liking. I don't have to go to the grocery store and buy a packaged, pre-made meal and have all kinds of additives in it, and I don't know what's in it. And that's why people can't get into ketosis sometimes, is because they're eating pre-packaged meals that have sugar in them, And yes, a little bit of sugar will kick you out of ketosis and will cause inflammation in your body, and you are not going to get the healthy results that you can get with a healthy keto plan. So I've talked too much about it. I can go on forever about this. So if you're still interested in more, please, hit the like button, hit the share button, and of course, hit the subscribe button. And tomorrow we'll have more on It's Time for Keto. I hope you have a great day. And remember to always read the labels and you will be healthy. Okay, take care. Bye-bye. All right.